Hello, we're going to estimate upcoming semester costs for longtime UNK student Louis Loper using UNK's undergraduate semester tuition and fees calculator, found at unk.edu/UCalc. This calculator will ask Louis questions to help determine semester costs, such as his residency, where he's living, and how many credits he's planning to take in an upcoming semester. Louis is a pretty typical UNK student. He's living on campus, taking 5 classes a semester, which is usually 15 credit hours, and he's a Nebraska resident. If Louis were not a Nebraska resident, he'd still qualify for in-state tuition rates with the new Nebraska Scholarship, so long as he was enrolled in a traditional degree program and not an entirely online degree program. Louis is planning to take 12 on-campus credit hours and 3 credit hours of an online course. Online courses have additional fees and a higher tuition rate, so it's important for Louis to add this detail to get a correct estimate. Louis is not aware of any additional course fees he would be charged this semester, but he does know that additional course fees are most common for a science or art class that has a lab or art supply fee. Since Louis isn't taking these kinds of courses, he'll move on to his housing and meal selections for the semester. You can visit unk.edu/housing to view the different residence hall and meal plan options. Louis plans to live in Randall Hall with a roommate this semester, with the gold plan for his meal option. By clicking Get Estimate, a semester cost estimate will appear. While Louis has a good estimate for the semester, he really wants to know what his net costs will be. Louis wants to know what the remaining semester balance is after his semester financial aid has been applied to his bill. To find this, Louis can see his financial aid offer in MyBlue and subtract his accepted semester offers from the cost he calculated. If you have a financial aid offer in MyBlue, you can find your net costs for an upcoming semester too. Keep in mind, if you're a recipient of the Regents, K-HOP, K-LOP, or Blue and Gold Scholarship, which all waive tuition costs for 120 credit hours, subtract the tuition amounts you see populate on this cost calculator to account for these scholarships. You may initially see a placeholder amount on your financial aid offer in MyBlue for these full tuition waiver scholarships. The placeholder amount will adjust to cover exactly what your tuition charges are at the time of disbursement. While the placeholder amount is close to what you might receive each semester from these scholarships, because the amounts are adjusted every semester to cover your exact tuition costs, it's easiest to simply subtract the tuition charges you see on this semester cost calculator to account for these tuition waivers. If you're an out-of-state student looking for a net cost estimate and you've been offered the new Nebraska Scholarship, which waives the difference between out-of-state and in-state tuition costs, do not subtract your new Nebraska Scholarship amount from your net cost estimate. Instead, mark your residency status as in-state on the calculator. If a semester balance isn't entirely covered, please watch our video on additional funding options to learn about other ways to cover a remaining semester bill. If you have questions or would like a net cost estimate, please contact the UNK Financial Aid Office.